Hey guys, how's it going? Season 2 of Despot's game is here. They haven't put the patch notes up yet, but I did get a little peek at them a little bit in advance, so I know what's going on. We have some big changes to the T5 shooters. We're going to jump into a run. There's a new event on floor 6 for shooters. I think it's floor 6. I didn't play, so I'm just going off of memory here from what I read in the patch notes. But there was some big changes. So that looks like a new animation there, actually. The shooters now shoot 8 bullets instead of 12. The cooldown has been increased by 2 seconds, so that's like a 25% increase. There's something else. The damage output went down by, I think, 15 per bullet. And their overall increase in percentage per level went down by 3%. So huge nerfs. Huge nerfs to the tier 5 shooters. So that's going to be a big change. There were some other changes also, but it's a relatively small patch overall. Let's go with that. I think the next couple seasons from now, we're probably going to see a bigger update. But this one's kind of small, but it dealt with the big issue, which was the tier 5 shooters being ridiculously strong. There was some minor changes to the cost and the way that the health modifiers come up. Yeah, volley got hit insanely hard, which it should have. But that I don't know, Hunter. I don't know. I haven't read the full announcement. I just happened to get a peek at the patch notes a couple days in advance, so I don't know what I'm hoping. I hope, Hunter, I hope it comes. Plague, I hope you're doing well, by the way. Hunter, I hope you're doing well. That was my hope, because I can't see them doing it mid-season. Seems a little weird to do it mid-season. Cleansing costs more mana now. It used to be 15, now it's 40. I kind of wish we had like a thing in here that would kind of give us like the update, but I can't remember off the top of my head all the stuff. So I think we're probably going to see a little bit more back into more of a magic meta, I would imagine. That's my guess. I think when you get like the bonus armor off the ground, like the bonus armor mutation, I think they doubled it. I'm just going from memory here. I could pull it up, but I think it's doubled. I'm going shower now, so I'm going to lurk. Hey, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. We'll go with the health, the mass heal. So I'm going to stick with my usual go-to. We'll probably take a look at the shooters at some point here, guys, but I'm not in a hurry to check them out. I mean, it's early. It's early. It's super early. If you're gonna do it, now's the time, right? Now's the time if you're gonna do it. Right? Like, if we're gonna do this thing, killing them now would be the time to do it. Let's do it. Ah, eggheads. Damn. Who's Morty? My mage? Oh, well. They did make the tier 5 egghead cheaper, though. I know that. It went from 20... It's only, like, 21 tokens now for a tier 5 egghead. More attack on eggheads. Well, we're gonna buy this. Eggheads always kind of feel like they need a buff, like, in a lot of ways. I mean, they can be usable. I'm not saying that they can't be usable, but they're not, like... They're not insanely good or anything like that. Trickster's more OP in my opinion. I would say Trickster's probably. I would say in a lot of ways this is likely going to be a buff to magic builds. That's what I would say. What's their tier 5 do? I think it casts buffs without the towers, I think, is what it is. I've only used it a couple times. I think that's what it is. The impulse. Have you played on any on Xbox? Just the one run. I want them to do an update. I'm not gonna play a ton on it CS while it's like old like the old version of the game. I just can't bring myself to do it. On one place guy with tricksters only, if I remember correctly. You think are you saying tricksters were more OP than shooters? Tricksters are just very strong. But it was only tier 5 shooters that were insanely stupid. They were broken. First in GM League. Oh, yeah, and so here's the thing with that. That I think is important to take into account when you're talking about like first places and stuff like that. The first place team, in a lot of ways, the first, I don't know how many teams, but especially the first place team is not the best team in the league. They, in a lot of ways, had the best timing. They may have got really good mutations, but they very likely are the polar opposite of what the meta was. So they just happen to jump ahead, and then it gets incredibly difficult to get even into a fight with that first place team because they have so much protection from strong builds. Like, they basically just find the counter to a certain build, and that makes it easy for them to get all the way there. People might disagree with that, but that is something that it's been that way in this game for a very long time. Still don't like the no interest. So interest still isn't on Xbox? That's not good. That's not good. It's still not on Game Pass. I really would have preferred for them to actually delay the season until they were ready to put it on there. I would have delayed it. I would have delayed the season. Could just do this. I don't like rolling to my last roll. Do that. Well, I mean, they weren't going to update mid-season. Today is the beginning of Season 2. I can't imagine that they would update mid-season. So if you haven't played in a couple days, it might change today. If it was going to change, I would say today is the day that it would change. Because today is update day. Like, they just pushed out the small little update here. Are you going to die? I feel like you're going to die. Don't die on me. Ah, you're good. I just want to use them for food. But it wasn't like a big update. Probably other than the tier 5 shooters getting nerfed into the ground, the next biggest thing is there's a shooter event now. So rubber bullets is no longer a mutation that you get out of the altars. It's a mutation that you get on a floor. So you're going to have to pick. That's also kind of like a nerf to shooters in a way. So you can't get rubber bullets until floor 6 now. Could do this. Should do this. Can't wait to log on until after work and find out. I'm hoping for the guys that for everybody that's playing on Xbox that they've at least got the tier the high tier abilities and interest. That I can't say though. I didn't see it anywhere in what I was reading, but that doesn't mean that it isn't happening. Tokens, thanks. I did run an update, so I'm thinking that this is the more recent, like the most recent update. If it isn't, if I get to the 5th floor thing where you pick, and it's still not right, then I'll just have to wipe. What's more valuable, this or this? I'm gonna say equalizer for now. You'll hop on the Xbox and check out right now. Nice. I haven't checked the Discord or anything. I could pull it up and see, but I'm not 100% sure. Resurrect is so good though. I think I would rather resurrect, just in case. Still hedonism. It might take a bit longer for the Xbox update to push out today. I can't, I mean, like, I know that Xbox console definitely runs differently with their updates. I just don't know what the deal is, right? They were saying end of the month, but that doesn't really line up with the seasons. So I can't see them doing it at the end of a month. I mean, maybe they will. I just don't think they would. I really don't want to spend tokens rolling here for a paddle. It's not worth it. That mage gonna die? Very, very close to dead. Probably just gonna eat him now. So let's go to the next room and eat him. So I'm guessing that it's going to be a magic meta this time around. I don't know for a fact, but I think it will be. I'm going to get rid of him. I don't trust that he's going to survive another fight. Got the little throwy dudes. We're going to get tossed around a little bit maybe. Yeah, just a tiny bit there. Let's go over here. Don't kill him. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my resurrect. Fine. I'll use it for him. I'll use it on anybody, really. I should have put health up. Let's do that. Boom, boom. We'll take the super punch for throwers. I'm going to do a thrower trickster build because I think that that's probably going to be the strongest thing. That's my guess. I have a problem with always forgetting to pick my events on the 5th. Oh, I always forget. I always forget the 5th floor, and then I don't forget the 9th because I get annoyed that I forgot on the 5th. It maybe should be a little bit bigger for people to like really notice it. I don't know. Kind of hidden to a degree. Yeah, your health again. My first run, I'm not overly concerned about it being like really optimized. So maybe I should have used the equalizer. I don't usually get stuck in that situation, so maybe I should have passed on the res, because I ended up using it anyway. Very hidden on Xbox. It won't even go to the lever unless you use the pointer. Yeah, I always use the pointer on, like, well, I mean, I've only done like one run, but I would always use it on there. It just felt way better. I tried without it, and then I used it with, and it felt way better. I do have a bunch of stuff planned for this game, like content-wise too, guys, for this season. I was just kind of taking my time with the way the season format is, right? I didn't want to rush and put out stuff that was for a meta that no longer exists. So I will do a I plan on doing the big mutation tier list video. More, if people want it, I'm gonna do a challenge video. I'll probably do a series of challenge videos. I actually haven't even done the challenges yet. Take the newbies. We'll take the newbies. I saw another thing that was interesting with Stone Wall. The mutation that allows you to not get knocked down is no longer available before floor 5. So the boss on floor 4 is always going to be able to knock you around no matter what. Man, I'm not getting the drop for my thing. I want the paddle. There we are. Another thing I'm going to do too, guys, I should mention is I did stream this the other day over on Twitch. I think my Twitch is in the description here if you want to follow me over there too. I like the integration. That's basically why I like to stream over there sometimes for this game. It's nice to use the integration. It's there. It's kind of cool. Can we beat these guys? I think it's gonna be 2 of the samurais. We should be fine. We don't have any mutations, really. We don't have a single trickster mutation. Think of them if they saw what the mutations were. I don't want to take too much damage. Let's toss these guys in the pit. I think the trickster one's fine. I was really not expecting things to be kind of like meta changing mutations when they made that announcement. That was something I was not expecting. We have to look for something for tricksters here. As good as this could be. Let's do this. This. Now we're into that. Come on. Really? Again? I'll take it, but I don't like it. And all of those mutations from the community challenges, a lot of it's going to come down to how it's implemented. Some of them could be like completely busted if they aren't implemented properly. Get them. There we go. We don't need this stuff. I mean, I kind of do in a way because I haven't gotten very good luck here. Heal? Yeah, let's do it. Let's use the button. Come on. Well, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? All right, we'll do that. I'm on floor 4, and I don't have a single trickster mutation. This is probably going to be a wipe. Unless I add in a couple throwers just to get through the run. I might do that. I might just throw a couple throwers in the back just to get through it. Yeah, maybe we'll do it that way. Instead of wiping it. Maybe I'll just grab a couple. I don't like it, but we don't really have the power for this. On the next floor, we'll grab them. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe I'm not on the update. Am I not on the update? It ran an update. I might not even be on the update, guys. Might have to go back out and update things. Because I think this is supposed to be cheaper. I think this is supposed to be 21 tokens. It ran an update. I might have to go back out. And I know that it like when I did it, it came up and said this, like it's like there's no runs this season. Interesting. Okay, well let's have a quick look here, guys. I guess rerun the update after the stream. Oh no, I can just run it. If it's there. I don't mind checking midstream. Let's stop. Oh, one for 27-24? Is that what it was? Here, let's have a look at the patch notes since I'm out here. All right, 1.1 class shooter, so I knew that was there. There's the shooter quest. Is it 20? Was it 27 before? Really, Eric? I never bought it, so I never knew. So there's our nerfs to the Punisher. Right? Big time nerfs, right? Damage nerf. I guess this is okay. I can show you guys. The bonus damage per level went down. It's 8 instead of 12 bullets in the volley. The cooldown increased. Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, I was on the update. Fair enough. Some more things here. The Shinigami got nerfed, which is good. Well, it got kind of nerfed, I guess, but kind of buffed too there. Catbot, I don't really care about that one. Mutations, these are kind of good to see. Mana cost on cleansing went up. Cooldown was doubled, right? It was more than double on mana cost, so that's going to be a bit pricey. Stone Wall, like I just mentioned, is not available before floor 5. Soul Destruction is nerfed. It went down by half. Thunderlance got a buff. What a Spark got a buff. Nano Minesweeper got a pretty sizable buff. Last Word also got a pretty big buff. Final Gift, more of a buff. And Aid. So lots of mutation buffs there. And then these things, I don't really care about these things. Now, it doesn't say anything about... there's no mention of Xbox anywhere on here, right? Of course, I mean, it's on Steam, but whatever. Okay, so let's go back in. We'll go back in. We can still continue our run. That's kind of nice that you can just continue your run. Do we have to buy some throwers? I feel like we're gonna have to if we don't get a couple mutations here soon. So that's a big thing too, right? Is the event. I'm gonna have to get some food. Oh, I have newbies. Never mind. The event for the shooters is another kind of like nerf in a way. Not being able to get those rubber bullets early, you have to wait till floor 6 to get rubber bullets, is a pretty big nerf to shooters. Because one of the things that made it really strong was being able to abuse the rubber bullets early. Well, it does make sense that it's a mutation that's in an event though, because it's a very strong mutation. We did knock that out. Yeah, we did. Okay. Ah, look at this mess. There we go. I'm hoping for like big money. Food's okay, I guess, but man, I've got thrower mutations. Let's push it and see. I have a feeling we're gonna get absolutely blasted here, though. At least we won't be hungry for most of the floor. Eric, thanks so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. We're getting closer and closer to that, to my end of year goal, 2,500 subscribers, which is awesome. Yeah, we'll clear this out. Oh, we're on floor 5. I gotta circle back and hit the damn switch. See, I did it again. I forgot again. We're on floor 5, so we'll go up here. We'll waste a little bit of food, of course. I feel like the switch should just be, like, the size of this. I feel like it should be gigantic. Like, so you can't miss it. Big red flashing lights and stuff. But that's just me. I'm not, like, you know, I'm not young or anything. I don't have like a good memory anymore. Stop it. Okay. Get him, team. We are gonna definitely pay the price here. Really, really, really don't want to do this. Do I, like, healers are so crappy, man. I don't want to buy 2 healers just to put them back there, but maybe I should. It's not like a huge investment. And it's mostly just because we haven't gotten any mutations for our class at all. Fine. I'll try this. I don't think it's gonna work out for me. Ginkgo biloba is great for memory. I know that. I worked in a pharmacy for 11 years. I used to recommend Ginkgo to everybody. I should take my own damn advice. Where are the healers? They're nowhere. No. Okay, now I'm spending way too much to get a damn heal. Okay, fine. That's like the most expensive healer I've ever bought in my life. But maybe it'll be worth it. I really don't want to rush to this. I want to get this more than anything. Probably still going to lose a guy. Okay, here. Get back there. Move back a bit. Just a tad. So we bought the interest. I didn't want to have to buy this before I was in a good spot. We're probably dead here, aren't we? Like, probably going to lose a guy, and I don't want to lose a guy. This could work. Kind of. And we end up using a little bit more food. Interest is on... Wait, we have interest? You mean like I do? Get them, boys. I do. I was like, we do? I wasn't sure if you meant like on Xbox. That's important, but I'm not going to do it right now. I really... Fine, I'll take this. I don't like going to my last one. Kind of like a habit. If something that I'm going to take anyway comes up, I'm taking it. Sadly, no Xbox, still no update, I think. Yeah, that's... I mean, like, I can't... Like, I don't know the ins and outs of it enough to really say. It just really sucks for the people playing on Xbox. And I don't know if mobile's got... I don't know if mobile has the stuff or not. Like, I don't know what the mobile version of the game is like. We'll take the res. Gonna ignore hunger here. No, get away from him. Hold on. Oh man, I'm getting thrower mutations. These healers are doing literally nothing. They might as well be non-existent. They are doing nothing for me. I'll buy the food over here. So I think that we may see a bit of an increase in eggheads, but I don't know. I can't see myself using them a ton. I never have. They're just here for morale. I mean, they just don't do enough. Like, they really don't. Like, this 1525, like, 1525 is nothing. Like, really, it's nothing. Like, even for this guy, he's got over 1,000 HP. It's just, like, It's not enough. It's not enough. Do I do this? I really don't want to, but I feel like I need to. Ugh. Like, that just really, that just kind of screws over your interest. We might be in trouble anyway. We have res, though. We do have a res, so that's good. But, like, they're barely healing this guy up, right? Like... And in the process of getting my lowest level guy healed, everybody else is taking tons of damage. No. So this is 50% now, which is a big nerf, but we're still going to take it, I guess. Probably a reasonable nerf. This is where we lose some people. These guys. This guy's going to kill some people. I'll take the mutations if they're there. I'm not going to pass up on mutations that I want for my build. So Shinigami got nerfed. There goes one of my guys. We got to res him. There goes most of my team. I think we're dead. And we survive this. If we survive this, we get a nice sizable heal. It really does want... Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Get him. This could work out. This could work out. This could be the best thing. We get full heals on all those guys. Now my healers are going to heal each other, which is ridiculous. Maybe we get rid of them now. They served their purpose well enough, I guess. Let's move on from that. It definitely really wants me to, like, and because I bought this already, I don't really want to put anything in there yet because I want to get my tokens up. I'm in a bad spot. Oh yeah. Oh, he's so dead. Our damage output is not good. Blame it on the RNG, guys. Blame it on the RNG. I'm not going this road again. We're sticking with what we've got. Fine, I'll bump it once. Buff healers, please. Developers, I told you 7 seasons ago to buff them. I'm tired. I've been calling for a healer buff since the very first season. They don't even heal enough. Like, they don't even do their basic thing well. Like, when it's like, they heal for 15, 25. Like, I don't know if you're here, Lectress. By the way, hi, Lectress. But they don't heal well enough. Like, they don't. When you're talking thousands of... Oh, yeah, we're toast. Without mutations here, we're toast. It's not good. This is not good, guys. Without good mutation drops here, we're done. We can just try and force our way through this, but I really don't want to. Like... Yeah, I just don't... it just doesn't... It's never felt good. They've never felt good. I'm still alive, barely. We don't have any, like, we got a couple mutations, but we just have not had good luck here. So, unfortunately, it's likely a reset. Very likely. Hey, Lucinda, how's it going? Very likely gonna be one. I don't want to put everything, well, I guess we'll take that. I would like Vamp or Thrill of Battle. I spent way more tokens than I want to spend. Oh yeah, we're dead here. This'll be it. Damn it. I never used to have to wipe ever, but this is like a, you know, that out of context, that sounds bad, doesn't it? Alright, back at it. We get this again. Okay. Unfortunately, we did not get the mutations. And a lot goes into that. Like, you really do need to get some good mutation luck. I might try a couple different classes, but I don't think... I think realistically, the changes to this season, all it's done is just really, really solidify Tricksters even more as, like, a start for me. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. When I read the patch notes, it was just kind of like, well, I'm definitely using Tricksters to start most runs. Yeah, sure, we'll use it. And then I'm hoping that we get some really nice changes for classes like fighters eventually. Nice. I'm taking this. Save me my money. Give me my money. I don't know if it screws up throwers or not, but we'll try it. Newbies. All right. Guys, thanks a lot, everybody that's come through already. Appreciate it, whether you're hanging out in the chat or lurking. What do you get here? Do you get the... Is it a gun? I can never remember what's at Epic. What's at Epic? Lectress probably knows. Lectress, what the hell's at Epic if you're there? I know up here is like the hat and a sword. Crossbow. I don't really want either, do I? I don't want either. Damn it. I thought it was crossbow. Okay, we'll buy this. We'll hit the button. Get rid of the mage. We're fine. We'll be fine. And we'll max that out. Get that bumped up. Very curious to see how things will play out this season. Like, it's probably going to be much more similar to how things were. Well, I shouldn't say that. No, this will make people want to try out the tier 5 things a little bit more on other classes. The shooter one was just way too strong, and it might still be insanely strong. Maybe I should run it and just see what the hell it's like. It might still be incredibly strong. Do it. Oh man, mages and maybe we'll do mages with tricksters. Go where the mutations lead me. That's generally what I like to do. The thing with mages and tricksters is it's hard because you've got the mage one and the trickster one are on the same floor for their event, right? And I think you'd rather have dash. I think. You're probably gonna die, aren't you, buddy? Well, that's no good. I'll take a thing. There we go. It might still be insanely strong. It was that strong that it might still be really good. Just not as good. Yeah. We spent the money to get one. Let's do it. And I think we can... Is he worth it? Are you worth it? I don't think you're worth it at this point. Get out of here. Oh, they earned that nerf. They earned it. I was actually happy to see that, like, they didn't just like give them like a little tweak. It was like, oh no, they full on got nerfed into the ground. I'd rather see them do that and like swing it so far back the other way. And like if it makes it so that they're not viable at all, then you can slowly bring them back into being viable, right? Like they got nerfed like everywhere. Cooldown, their damage, their level damage, the amount they shoot in the volley, they got hit everywhere. So it might be a little bit heavy, but they definitely needed to be nerfed like that, I think, to start. Go heavy at the beginning and then bring it back. That's kind of and maybe they learned from that. That's kind of what they should have done during early access when we had, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons straight of Hail Satan, and it didn't get nerfed like a hard nerf right away. And it just made it so that we had a ridiculous amount of seasons of Hail Satan being the top build. At least it was mostly just the volley nerf, since yeah, volley was crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, they realistically it was mostly all tied to the volley, right? They did nerf their overall damage though too. But having the cooldown like increased by, I think it was like 25%, is pretty significant too. Wait, did we do the event? Did we do the event? Did I go and get I didn't get the tokens. I'm gonna walk away from this. I didn't go and get my tokens, did I? And if I did, oh well. Totally didn't. Tokens, thanks. It's easy to forget things when you're streaming, let me tell you. We'll just do this. Boss probably has like no HP, but we'll err on the side of caution because I don't want to take damage. Oh, they got a little bit of HP. Don't pick on him. He's weak. Don't do that. He's weak. Don't hurt him. Oh, nice. All right, let's take a couple newbies with us. Take that button. Down we go. I think we're just gonna take the food. Well, I mean, nah, we'll just take the food. What do we need? We need the big guys. We need the whip and this guy. I'll wait for the whip. See how these look. I did add a couple more member emojis. Just before the stream, I was working on I'm always kind of working on things in the background, so I wanted to see if those looked okay. I've always loved the tutu, so tutu's probably my favorite. Tutu's probably my favorite. Ever since the game launched, I've loved it. The Despot head's gonna take over chat. That's alright. It's easy for me to change emotes and stuff, and right now this is my most popular game. I mean, at one point Shotgun King was, but this is the most popular game I cover. I've kind of become like the de facto Despot guy. Can we get a good mutation? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's steady footing, not stone wall. I was like, stone wall you can't get. Become gutter? Yeah. I like the T5 egghead buff. I played it a lot past season with bad results, but now I think it can be strong, less cost, more HP seems really good. Yeah, I mean, it could be really, really good, right? Oh, man. What do I want to go with here? Reroll. I was the OG Despot guy. Yeah, kind of. I think I still am. I think I still have, like, kind of... I still want to say, like, 10% of all content out there, like, on the planet. Okay, well, fine. We'll take this. That's an improvement. I guess I'm gonna go mages. Because I have the chain lightning, right? So maybe we can get lucky, get Thunderlance. Thunderlance got a little bit of a buff. I mean, when you're talking percentages, when you go from 10 to 15, it's actually a significant buff, right? But I don't want to take this stuff right now. No! Really? We're just not going to have Trickster mutations in the game anymore for me? Okay. I gotta go for the Trickster mutations, because if I don't get them, I'm gonna probably lose again. I'll likely do a lot more testing and messing around this season, because like I said, last season, it was just so heavily in the shooters, like with the T5 shooters, that I didn't really mess around with any of the other ones, right? Like, I really didn't. So I'm looking forward to playing around with it. And the only one that seems to have really got a buff was Eggheads. How are Eggheads? They've had their moments throughout early access. I would say they've never been, like, something that I've loved. But they're tier 5. Like, Lectrus seems to like it a lot. I think it has its place. Probably tastes like chicken. I'm gonna take the chicken. Take the food. Take my food. I really don't like the Shaman Club ability. I really don't like it. Hey, what's going on, Sad Noise? Just got in here 40 minutes late, just got on break. No worries. Appreciate you stopping in at all. So, I'm gonna put more on health. There. Now we just gotta save up 100 tokens. We can get our altar. Come on, mutation luck. Hey, what's going on, Dips? It's hard to say. It's hard. It's really hard to say. I mean, probably as far as the T5 thing goes, probably Cultist is still like one of the best. I should probably take this. I really should take the evasion. Hard to pass that up. And then the worst, there's some bad ones. Like, even the Tricksters is bad, right? The splash damage, right? Every 3 attacks deals 150 splash damage. It's just not great. Some of them are definitely way better. The fighter one doesn't feel very good, right? With the super punch. There's a bunch that I don't like. The banana bomb doesn't feel good. There's some that are way better for sure. I couldn't say for sure which one I think is the worst. Half the the season my team was 8 T5 Eggheads with Magic Impulse and Tricksters with Thunderlance. Get more magic damage and attack speed. That's all right. Like, I have to mess around with things a lot more, like in videos and stuff. Just for fun, really, to show off a couple, like, some different builds. The first season was not a good way of showing off Despot's game, that's for sure. I mean, it can win me a fight. Not what I want, but it can win me a fight. Take it. Take it. Can't wait to get home from work and play season 2. I think it's going to be a better season from like the competitive side of things. Even when Mega Newbie's not good, it's always got a place in my heart. It's been a while. I should do a Mega Newbie run just for the laughs. Shaman, in my opinion, isn't that great. No, Shaman, I think, like, if I really had to answer it, I'd say Shaman's probably my least favorite. Is it the worst? I don't know. It's probably my least favorite, though, because I didn't like the Shaman troop to begin with. So then throw them an ability that I also don't like, pretty bad. I don't like using the YouTube app on mobile, ads and such. I'll be lurking on an alternative browser. Let's see here. On the shooter event, I actually haven't looked at it yet. I think that it makes sense. I think it makes sense. That's all. To have it was kind of weird that the shooters didn't have an event, so now they do, right? It fits. Is that like every class has an event now? I think. Were they the last class to not have an event? Let's go get rid of this boss. Oh, yeah, it's... Mega Newbie's, like, insanely easy to counter. Still very fun, though. It's just fun to watch that newbie run around and stomp on everybody's heads. Mega Newbie was my nickname in high school. That's pretty cool. Let's heal up a little bit, because we have another whole healing button. We'll get our mutation altar. What's going on, Boost? Members, I did add you guys a couple new emotes, by the way, for Despot's game type emotes for you guys to use. And I'll add more stuff as we go. As I get better at things with YouTube. Things are a little bit different than they are on Twitch. Not the best class, but not the worst. Did I stream on Twitch? I used to stream on Twitch all the time. I streamed on Twitch for a while. I streamed this on Twitch actually the other day. Because I like the integration over there. I think my Twitch link is actually in the description of the stream, if I'm not mistaken. I just find it very, very difficult to grow on Twitch. And I always wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, this is like, you know, like Little Tom wanted to be a YouTuber a long time ago. Let's do this. Check it out together. Get ourselves a newbie. Next time you stream on Twitch, DM me on my Discord, please. Yeah, sure, I will. Into the pit with ye. So many people watch Twitch, but nobody really browse on Twitch. Thus, it's long. Yeah, well, that's it, right? Twitch doesn't have like, they don't have like a really good like recommending system there, so it's much more difficult to get discovered. Unless you're streaming, like if I'm streaming a game like this, I can get discovered. Did I set the event? I already forgot. Did I set the event? I feel like I didn't. I got talking and forgot. Did I set the event? Does anybody know if I set my event? I don't think I did. I'm gonna double check. I did not. So now we got a shooter one on there. We're not doing that though. I'm going to take this. I'm gonna take the dash instead of fireball. So many people watched. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. So that was one of my things, right? Also, and it works kind of the same here to a degree. Like people want to watch what they want to watch, but on Twitch, I kind of had the thing happen where it was like, oh, we're gonna end up fighting in the red up here. Oh well. Like I did really well as long as I was playing one specific game, right? It was hard to actually build like a continuous audience. I think I mentioned before, some people maybe heard me mention that like if I just played Skyrim for the rest of my life, I'd probably like be like a big Skyrim streamer, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't stomach it. And that happens to a lot of people over there on the purple platform. They end up getting kind of like stuck in a, you know what? Can we win this without losing a guy? I think we can. They get kind of stuck in this thing where it's like you can't play what you want to play. You got to play what you're known for, and that's it. So event setting for sure was needed. Nothing feels worse than going through things and not getting the event you needed. Yeah, especially since they've added so many more events, right? It just makes sense to have that. Stuck to a meta. Yeah, it's kind of like having your own personal meta. For sure. Yo, Games, thank you so much for the 2. Appreciate it. I don't know why my alerts didn't. My alerts should go off. How do you change? Oh, there it goes. I like that it converts even.
Event on Xbox, I can't select it.
You gave me $2 maple dollars. That's what it says. I would suggest changing to the cursor. I can't remember what the button is. There's lots of Xbox gamers in here though. I can't remember what the button is to change the cursor. Is it X? Or is it like I call it the select button, but I can't remember if it's I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, switch to the cursor, and then you can just use your joystick to move up. It works just like a mouse, kind of with your joystick, and then you can select it. Hey, what's going on, Anime? How you doing? Follows fails. Check the controls in the menu. It's right on the bottom there. It'll say cursor, like down in the bottom here where my mouse is. There'll be a thing that says change to cursor. You can hit that. I feel like the cursor is the way to play on Xbox myself, but that's also because I'm used to playing with a mouse now. Essentially turns like your joystick into a mouse. Yeah, sure, we'll take feint. A little bit of extra damage. Sometimes when I read or hear Tom, look at Gutter, imagine him as Tom from Tom and Jerry. It's kind of funny, though. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I still don't have any healing. Yo!
My brain, I selected the cursor by mistake, but I did not think about it. I don't deserve to play this game. I was like this bugged.
Thank you so much for the super chat. The controls over there on Xbox are a little bit funky. Once you get used to it, it's okay. But I found it to be a little bit funky too when I did my did my run over there on Xbox. It's once you get it down though, by the end of my one full run, I felt pretty good using the cursor. So definitely just use that for the selecting purposes. I used it for everything, really. I think by the end of that video, I think I was using cursor for everything. Except for what I couldn't use it for. We are getting our butts kicked all over the place here. This is not good. Is this going to be another wipe? I don't want to rush to this, but we have not gotten mutations that are going to help us, like, actually not do that. I do have 3 full heals still. Bump you back. What are the odds that we just do multiple runs and it's like, no, we really, really don't want you to just run this one class, man. And it's making me, like, kind of move a little bit slower through things. Like, this could be good. Oh, man. I'm taking it. I should have taken the other one. At least that's useful down the line. We're just gonna have to play it. We're just gonna have to take our luck. Test our luck here. Trying to think here what else I'm trying to squeeze into the content schedule. While I'm streaming, I like to talk about things that are upcoming. It's kind of similar. I did some giveaways of this game. There's a bunch of content for a game called Dead Estate that they finally put out a roadmap for. It's a cool little shooter, dungeon crawler type game. I'll be doing giveaways on that too. Thanks to the publisher, Two Left Thumbs. Really, really cool guy. So I'll be doing some content around that, and I'll be giving away copies of that on stream too. So keep an eye out for those streams. Hey, how's it going, MK? Also, another thing I took down last night's stream. I unlisted it at the request of the developer of Domekeeper. It's because the game's in playtest, and he's just worried about people getting a negative impression of the new character. So it's unlisted. But if anybody wants to see the new character, the video still exists. It's just I have to provide you with the link to see it. By the end of the stream, I was kind of digging the character. Yeah, I'm nervous about this fight. I really, really don't want to lose anybody. Can we win this? I think we better heal. I'm really nervous about having guys that are like low health, but I don't want to... the reason I'm not spending money on this is it's gonna kind of screw me over for my interest. Well, that works out good for us that we put intimidation on there right away. Nice. Res is great, considering the situation we're in. There we go, we got a good one. A little bit of damage. I still don't know if Xbox is gonna get some love here and get the update or not. Hopefully they do. Okay, let's take that now. I think we're still going to be in trouble though. This is where we made it on the last run. I mean, we got absolutely demolished. Don't leave this guy by himself. Oh no. Don't leave our weak guy by himself. He's just hanging out by himself. I really don't want to burn our res on this low level guy, but it's likely gonna happen. I just put you like way back, no. Don't be a hero. Don't go and fight by yourself. We need more magic damage for sure. I just don't want to spend the money. I don't see why the Xbox version wouldn't get an update, but I can understand if the PC version comes first, since the process for getting a game updated on Xbox can be lengthy. Yeah, I'm just, absolutely. I think that that's just kind of the thing, right, Boost? It's like it takes a little bit longer to get it done, but I was really hoping that it would happen when the second season started. Because I can't see them updating the game mid-season. I just can't see it happening. By the way, Tom, how long does it usually take to make a YouTube title? For me, I probably should put more effort into it and make it a little bit more clickbaity, to be honest. I don't take very long. I take probably, if I'm being honest, likely less than a minute to come up with YouTube titles for myself. Most people probably put a lot more time into their titles, and that will affect your viewership. Clickbaity says, I mean, I'm just saying. I try not to be too clickbaity with the titles. I try to just keep it real, right? Like if it's season 2, it's season 2, you know. I try not to be like, oh my god, you've got to be here for this. Like, you don't want to miss this, but not tell you what you're missing. Everybody's been there. I think clickbait's gotten a lot better on YouTube. Like it used to be really, really bad. I think it kind of like, especially gaming clickbait, I think kind of peaked when Fortnite came about. I think it got really bad then. But for the most part, I think it's gotten a lot better. Oh my goodness, we are getting our butts kicked here. Put some red circles and arrows on the thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, like I have put arrows, but it's usually like you know, it's rare. Oh man, you're so dead. Oh man, this is not going well. Okay, hopefully let's get a trickster mutation in one of these two rooms. Let's make it happen. We have a res, which is essentially a full heal. If you're gonna kill me, kill at least 2 of me. Don't just kill one. Don't you dare just kill one of me. Well, we were gonna do mages. Damn it. Yeah. Took them a long time to finally nerf cleansing, but I'm glad they did. If we can get to this, if we can get to the dash, maybe we're gonna be okay, maybe. I'd like to recommend you the game called Barotrauma. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's a game, and you might like it. Never heard of that one. But you had me at game. Because I'm a gamer. I'll put a little bit more damage on. Oh no, here we go. This is where the death happens, right here. People die here. There goes 1. 2. Right? 2. No, not 2, just 1. Okay, there's 2. Okay, we lost 2. Armor. Oh man, that's not what I want. Res. Full heals though, right? Full heals. I've never heard of that. Take the armor. Oh, wait, did that get buffed? I think it did, right? Oh, I thought it got buffed up to 60. Maybe it's something different. I thought they doubled the amount of armor that you got from that, from 30 to 60, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just misread it. A little bit hard at some points. That's okay. I don't mind a little bit of difficulty. So I think we go and plaster these things first. Go back. Get our mutation. Increase our damage. Like, we're going to be able to get more damage out of that. I think. Hopefully. How's this going to work for me, though? I really need to get that. It's not going to be pretty here. Maybe should have just bought this. Yeah, I probably should have. It's a little bit late, though, so let's just buy another one of those. I'm micromanaging this like crazy, trying to like make it... Oh, yeah, and I have the thing that makes it so I don't eat as much. DNA. Now we have our dash, which is going to do a little bit more damage for us, right? Earth is a game about taking a submarine into the depths of Jupiter's moon? Europa? You like Eldritch Horror below sea level? I mean, I'm not a big scary guy. I'm a bit of a wimp. You know. That's why I haven't fired up any like, been like, oh god, no, don't do this, don't kill him, don't kill anybody. We can't afford this. We can't. No, we can't afford this. I can't afford to replace troops. Oh wait, he didn't die. Didn't he die? Am I crazy? I thought someone died. Never mind. Nobody died. Forget what I said. Nobody's dead. Let's do the boss fight, because we hopefully can get a mass heal button. It's not really a horror game. Is it scarier than Subnautica? And we survive. Don't let him pick on you, boys. Don't let him do it. Get him. No! You're so dead, damn it! Maybe we get a res. This is why you need to have a stun. We're gonna run this out no matter what. We need a res badly. No. Res? Damn it! I don't want to do deja vu. I'm just gonna run it out. It ain't gonna be a perfect run, but it's gonna be my run. Art design, yes. Gameplay, debatably, but I say no. It's kind of like an indie game. It's kind of a game. I like that you call it, but it's a game. How could this happen? I've never had such bad mutation luck on my trickster starts as I have today. Should have just done tier 5 shooters. We would have been fine, probably. Sprites in this game have such fluid movements. They are always working on the graphics of this game. That's something that, like, almost to a frustrating level that they actually work on it, right? Because, like, I'm a guy who's like, add me some more floor events and stuff, like some of the random events. And it's always like, here's some more sprite work, but it looks fantastic, right? Like, it really does. If I could afford it, I would hire like the people that do some of their artwork to do some like work for me for my channel and stuff, like emotes and stuff, because it really is good. Well, we've got some troops to replace. Dang it. Got really bright all of a sudden. There's a window right above me, guys, and it's like it's nuclear out. Oh, we got snow today. I don't know if anybody saw the pictures. I posted a picture in the Discord, but we got some snow. I was not happy. My kids were ecstatic. They were very, very happy. I need a whip. Come on. I don't think I can survive without it. There we go. Lots of damage. Okay, there. We're back. We're back. It's not going to be a good run. Not every run can be perfect, but maybe we can at least clear. Oh, boy. This could be bad. We don't have Valor, so this is bad. This is bad. Dash through them all. Maybe we'll be okay with the amount of damage we're doing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Good. If you want more detailed explanation of barotrauma, I say it's like a submarine simulator, but way more arcadey. I mean, I don't mind games like that. I'm gonna be doing a lot more, I kind of really dig, like, games like this that require some strategy. I've played a lot of games over the last year that were just kind of like run and gun shooter type games. I like having a bit of strategy in a game. That's why I want to play more, more Darkest Dungeon and things like that, because like I really enjoy the thinking, even though I'm not good at thinking. I enjoy doing it though. Okay, now we're in a good spot. That one floor just kind of messed me up, but it wasn't worth wiping the run. We'll take this. Mage Lightning. People can't use ranged attacks. I think we're going to just see, we won't see much people using shooters anyway and stuff like that, but whatever. You're just going to stand there and poke and not do anything? How are you ever going to heal if you just stand there and do a regular old poke? Still construction season on the west side of Canada? Oh, they're probably still doing construction here. I was super lazy and didn't get my kid's trampoline put away yet, so it's got snow on it today. I was starting it and didn't get it done. If anybody has requests for videos specific to this game, feel free to let me know, whether like on this stream or whatever. I'm curious what people want to see. I really want to do some challenge videos, so like I said earlier, I might do a series of them, just like maybe three challenges per video, so it's not like insanely long. Hey, no worries, Lectress. Enjoy the game. And the rest of your day. Into the Breach. I've heard really good things about Into the Breach. I just have never played it. And it just got a big update too. Into the Breach is another one of those games that really... This is what we wanted earlier. Thrill of Battle. So now we're going to be pretty much indestructible. It's one of those games that had a huge impact on like the overall landscape of things for the genre, right? For this genre. I just never played it. There's too many games out there. All right, so we should be good now. We've managed to get this, right? We've got our damage up to a decent spot. We've gotten Thrill of Battle, so we're good there. Now we can just kind of focus on getting the other stuff that we need. Maybe we get some good luck on our mutations here going forward. We will buy the food. And let's go into the health. Let's bump that a tiny bit. And maybe we'll put Cooldown? Yeah, we'll do a little bit in cooldown. Actually, probably my next stream likely might be... we killed that guy real fast. It might be... Darkest Dungeon again. We'll see. And I plan on streaming this a couple times over the next little bit over on Twitch. Hell, if I'm feeling spicy enough, I might even stream on Twitch tonight with this. Just because it's the beginning of the season. I know there's people that don't watch me on YouTube, but they would watch me on Twitch. I'm gonna do some fighter runs this season too. I don't care if they're even if it's gonna work or not. I'm doing some fighter runs. Just because I wanted to use some Saitama and some Tutu. No. Fine, we'll take the bash. We might have enough time for another full run after this one too. We'll see what the timing is. At the very least, we'll get a brawl run in. That's where the brawl run might be where I actually try the T5 shooters out just to see how different they feel. Don't let him die. Don't you die. Don't you die. There we go. That was close. I can't be the only person that talks to their troops like that, right? I do that like in every game. I'll just like start yelling at individual troops. Threatening them. Don't you dare die on me. No, 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 he's gonna die. Okay, you're gonna die, aren't you? It's so close. Like, we're very close to losing a troop here on these fights. Let's do more health then. We could boost our actual attack. Hopefully with the health buff there, we'll be okay. It's almost time to bring out mages. Holy throwers. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, one more roll. That's fine. You thought? Every 5 seconds, mages block incoming magic damage for 10 mana. We'll take that. I just need, like, res would be nice. Res would be nice, of course. Res, maybe cleansing on these guys. We have it on mages. Thunderlance, we still don't have it. I should take this. Because I don't think I'm going to have a lot of troops. I don't expect to have a massive, massive army. We're cruising now, guys. What can we spend 60 on? Let's just hold off. Let's wait. I think we're going to see a lot more variation this season. I really do. I think we'll see definitely more tricksters, throwers, probably mages for sure. I think having the shooters, the tier 5 shooters nerfed, and also like rubber bullets being where they're placed, it might really help things like eggheads become more of a popular choice, because shooters are like a very big counter to do that. Let's just do this. Yeah, they counter the towers very well. But we might see a lot more eggheads. There we go. Do I need it? Well, we'll take it. I highly doubt we're going to need it. Deja Vu might have been better there. That's for the fighters, for the ranged fighters. So we don't need any of these. What's the easiest one to get? Probably actually fighters. In a way. Right? Because we can go do it and then we can pick it up on the next floor. I don't have to circle back for it or anything like that. I think. Well. Yeah, I'm going to do the fighters. I don't know. I don't really know what the best strategy is there for those. Do a little bit more magic damage. Mushrooms usually aren't much of a problem here with this build. Could I get away with this? I probably could. I'm not going to pick it up right now, but I probably could. We're going to have quite a few mages, I think, by the end. Stunning Beauty. Yeah, we'll take it just because it's a mage mutation, but it's not great. Next floor, oh, next floor is 10. Yeah, it's taken me a little while because I was worried about wiping again. It's been a slower run. But thank you, everybody that's come through. Really appreciate it, guys. Hopefully we can get Thunderlance. This pairs really, really nicely with mages. If you don't get it, you might as well just have throwers instead of mages, I think. Because then at least you don't end up passing on a mutation. Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this. You get extra damage if you don't have any tokens at the end, and I usually spend all my tokens anyway. I probably could fight in the red. Since we have a res, if I happen to lose somebody. I don't think we will, though. Maybe we'll test it. We'll try and do a little bit of fighting in the red. If we have to. No, I don't like that. I don't want to spend the mana on that. There we go. That's good. This is also something that we could use now. But we definitely want most dexterous. I'm really curious to see how these community mutations are going to work out when they get added. I don't think they'll all get added at the same time, but it's going to change things a lot. Definitely going to have an impact on the meta of the game, or like the PvE portion of the game. The hell are those guys called? Specimens. And they just deal splash damage. Okay. Big damage, but they're not that hard to deal with. Up over 400 tokens. All right, we don't need to have food to beat this guy. We have res in case someone does get hit badly, but I think we'll be okay. He actually beat me up pretty bad there. Newbies would be nice. Let's hit that. Take the newbies. Guess I could have kept the res. Could have kept the res. It doesn't matter. The FCAT, we'll take that. 500 tokens. Elf. Probably should put something on here. Just a little bit anyway. I think we're going to be in a magic season, so definitely going to have to boost your magic resistance. Or magic defense quite a bit, I think. Other than that one floor where we lost a couple troops, we're in good shape. Like, it's been not bad. Okay, we can make that happen. We want that. More magic damage. Nah, we better do this. Trickster's deal. Yeah, we better take that. Super Punch is really good. I mean, the 50 magic damage is also pretty nice. Super Punch, it just destroys things. Delayed Pain. Okay, we'll take that too. They have the best mutation pool. I swear they do. By far. By far. Tricksters have the best mutation pool in this game. Oh, we're going to be able to pick it up on this floor anyway because he's right before the boss. I saw lots of people, guys. I saw lots of new players hitting high level in their Greenhorn League. That was really awesome to see. I had lots of people saying that the videos helped them a ton. So that makes me want to keep on making content around this game when people are finding some success with the videos that I'm making. It feels good. This guy used to be a pain to deal with when they first brought him out. I mean, that would be nice, but there's other things that I need. Well, we do need that. We do need multicast. That used to be a must-have. Back when I used to always start runs with mages. But now it seems much, much more difficult to do a run with mages. There we go. Time are we at? Almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, we probably should do a 1 or 2 brawl runs instead of a full run. Stop leeching us. I could take this. On sale. I'm gonna take it. It's on sale. And this. And this is here. So we'll take all the stuff because it just happens to be right there. Take the tokens. We are cruising. Let's do... We have lots of stuff here. Troops are coming out on the next floor. Let's just hold off and get the troops that we need. The Observer. Faraz, got rank 6 in Greenhorn on my 3rd run thanks to your vids. Hey, awesome. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it, but that makes me happy to see people having some success from the videos. That's awesome. Good job. Six is nice. And now you'll be an amateur this season. So that's the way it works, is everybody that was like, I think top half of Greenhorn all moves up to amateur. I think something like that. I think it's about top half. I'll do another run too, guys, for the Xbox or Game Pass people. I will do a Game Pass run this season too. Just to get it done. And you'll find that the further you get in, the more difficult it gets, right? Which is good. You start seeing more complex builds and things like that. It's a nice little competition that you get into. Let's do. Well, we're at the end here. We're picking up troops now in floor 11. So let's do this. Mage. I don't really need another one of those. Mage. We're doing we still haven't gotten Thunderlance, which really sucks. I haven't seen it come up. See how this goes. Getting to the fun part now where you just wipe everything out. At least I think this is fun. I like wiping everything out. We don't want any more of these guys. I don't really care for them that much. Really, we're just loading up so that we can get more out of our big blast that we do. Our lightning strike. I'm watching but don't talk, but I learned from your videos and had rank 1 Greenhorn held until the end. Nice, DJ. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you hanging out even if you don't talk. Lurkers are very much appreciated here. Everybody that clicks on the stream or on a video, it definitely helps my channel and helps the community grow. Awesome job. We don't need more of them. So what I'm doing here is I'm just looking for like some cheap troops to load up. I don't want to spend a ton on high level troops because with the mages, we will need 1 shaman, but with the mages, we really could just load up on these low level guys if we wanted to, because we're trying to take advantage of our Thunderbolt. Whereas last season, it was like, get as many tier 5 shooters as you could kind of thing. This is different. This is a different kind of build. So, like, I'm more excited to see this than a tier 4 mage. There's the shaman. We need 1 shaman anyway. That makes it so that our Thunderbolt does 1050 magic damage on enemies, so it hits really hard. Plus, we have chain lightning. Are the leaderboards regional or global? Like, are there multiple Greenhorn leagues? There's multiple. I don't think they're regional. It's global, right? There was a lot of Greenhorn leagues. As far as I know, there's only like, and it's platform based, right? So there's only 1 Grandmaster League on Steam kind of thing. I think there's only 1 Veteran League as well. But there's multiple Amateur Leagues and multiple Greenhorn Leagues. And then it slowly just starts to kind of like funnel into the really high level leagues as you go. As far as I know, though, there's no region, right? Like, I've played with... right from the beginning, I was playing against guys that are in Russia and stuff. Someone took first while I was asleep. That happens, especially when you get into the higher ranks. it gets kind of funny because if you know the update's happening at noon or like 12 o'clock or whatever time it is in your time zone, you kind of got to watch the leaderboard a little bit because people will try and sneak in a run at the end and just take over first place. It happens a lot. There's one of those shooters. I'm not taking one. Still nowhere near what I need or what I feel like I want as far as total troops goes. We will take another one of these just because it's on sale. That's enough tricksters. I'm happy with 2 rows tricksters. It's probably way more than we need. Well, I guess there's not 2 full rows, but it's probably still way more than we need. All the cheapy ones. Three more? That'll do. Let's try this. That's a whole lot of lightning. Since I'm quite new, you mentioned interest. Is that a mechanic of the game? Yeah, interest is over here on I don't know if it's on Xbox on Game Pass yet, even this season, but interest is right here. On Game Pass, it was hedonism last season. So basically, 20% of tokens added to your balance at the start of each level, capped at 40. So you kind of want to get to a point where you're carrying 200 at the end of each level once you get that. And then you go through the tubes, and then you get 40 tokens every single every single level, like bonus tokens. Makes a huge difference. I don't really need to talk to this guy. We'll go up here. We're already done with him. But yeah, that's how interest works. That. Good luck to everybody in their seasons this time around. I'm sure if you watch my content, you're probably gonna do just fine. You'll probably do fine. Likely have a lot of people win their amateur leagues too. There it is, Thunderlance. So this apparently got buffed by 15 or up from 10% to 15. So tricksters have a 15% chance to summon Mage Lightning at the target. The strength of the lightning depends on the ability level of the mages. So our mages are maxed out, their ability level 5. So we'll have level 5 Thunderlance. Hopefully it works okay. Just going to be even more lightning coming out. I want this. I think I want this dice, but what are we doing here? Mage is at 100% armor. Nah. We're going to take the dice. We're going to take the weighted dice. That's going to help increase the odds of our Thunderlance actually triggering. That one went off a lot. Now what I do, I always do this every run. I save all my tokens, all my leftover tokens from this floor and everything. It's all going to go towards mutations in the mutation tree. We'll take Shockwave for our mages. There we go. The idea of doing it at this point is you usually can get pretty close to maxed out, like max level troops, by the time you finish up the floor. Yep, it works with chain lightning. As far as I know, it works with chain lightning. And it also works with... Where'd it go? Where is it? This one. Victims of Mage Lightning. I believe it works with this. Mage Lightning are unable to use ranged attacks for 4 seconds. I believe it works with that as well. So it basically removes all ranged attacks. MK, thank you so much for coming through. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Really appreciate you guys coming through, all of you. The meatball. Oh, thrower's got some health. That's just a random one. I can't help it. We just get a random drop. But there should be lots of lightning, and we could go into this, into our dice, our weighted dice, and really buff the chances of that Thunderlance triggering. Anything? Are we gonna get anything? Take whatever I get at this point. Not great, but we'll take it. It's the first run of the season, right? So it's not like we're expecting the best thing ever. Am I gonna regret this? If I go here and I don't get a food room, I might have some regrets. I better backpedal a little bit after this one. Play it safe. I actually took a little bit of damage. Explosive attack? Sure, we'll take it. Still haven't fully decided how I want to pay into our tree here. I haven't really decided what I want to go into. We'll figure that out here shortly, what we're gonna spend everything on. Yeah, let's go there. Probably max out the magic damage for sure. Just makes sense to max it. Vamp? Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? That would have been nice to get early. There will be at least a few people in the for us to face when we go into the GM. You'll see some like some big builds there. Like that's the thing with GM. Last season I was in vet. This season I'm in GM, and it's highly competitive. How do we want to do this? That. Okay, we have a food room there. One thing I like is I do like that it's going to be the game's going to have dedicated Grandmaster leagues. So Grandmaster on mobile is going to be different than and on console it'll be different, right? I don't know if PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass are all the same. I don't know about that. Spending a little bit more on food than I want. But here we go. We're going into the boss fight now. I never picked up panic eating, so I only need to have just enough food. Get me around this corner. All right, let's go in. Fight the boss. I think there's a Halloween event going to happen too, guys. I could be mistaken, but I think they're planning a Halloween event this year. Nice. Yeah, so all of our troops are level 5. That's why I put them out the way that I normally do. There, I load them up on floor 11. By the time you're done floor 12, you've got all level 5 troops. I'm going to max out the magic damage because we've put the work into doing that. Cooldown would be nice. We should probably do mana regen. Do like that. Be happy there. We have enough to go max here. I haven't put anything into regular attack, and I don't really care. I didn't boost this all the way. I haven't boosted that all the way up either. Tempting to do this and this. I could leave the health where it is. Let's leave the health where it is, maybe, and we'll boost this up a bit, and boost this up a bit. Yeah. I don't want to boost the dice. Just for fun. Let's do it like that, and then we'll put I don't even have to worry about that. Armor? I think we should be good on mana. Well, maybe we won't be good on mana. Let's do it. Let's max our mana. All right, let's go in and see how we do, guys. Probably not great, but we'll see. How many people have put in runs already? A handful. We might lose every single fight. There's a shooter build again. They might beat us. Yeah, they're still really strong. They had res though. They had res. We might come in last. These are all like guys that have played non-stop. A lot of these guys have like thousands of hours. This league will have like I think over 100 players. There's a thrower build with some fencers. All right, we won that one. We didn't lose them all. We won one. This will be the biggest this league's ever been at the end of this season. We have it? I think we have it. Oh, they had res too. We just didn't get good luck. 4th place. All right, we did okay. We won 2 fights, lost 1. We'll do a brawl. And I'm gonna probably run the shooters here. See what happens. Nano Minesweeper got a buff. Yeah, if I had res, right? Like I didn't have very good mutations overall. Like, and everybody runs silence. Pretty much anyway. Go like that. It was close. It was a close one. We won a couple fights though. This looks like a loss. Bummer. The shooters still felt pretty strong though. Like we didn't nuke them. But I think they'll fall off really fast. I do. I think they'll fall off pretty quick. We're gonna try it on this though, just to see. Did I run all shooters? I could. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll do all shooters instead of just tier 5. Maybe we'll run a couple different ones. Put the bouncers on. See what happens. One thing that makes it hard to make strategy guides is they always change the game up so much that it's hard to make a strategy guide for this game sometimes. Take that. Got Stunning Beauty and we got Slowing Attack. Sure. Not the tier 5, but we'll work our way there. And we probably won't have many fights to do here either, because it's the beginning of a season, and I believe they wipe it every season still. Cleanse. Didn't get what I wanted. Okay, let's go health. See if we can win. Couple wins. We could go big brain. Big brain. Could do that. Yeah, we'll take that, sure. Actually, no. We'll probably end up running some tricksters in here too, so let's do delayed pain. It's too good to pass up. We might end up adding in tricksters with it. I'm really looking forward to making some videos for you guys this season. Like, that's something that's going to happen for sure. Like, we're going to see, you guys are going to see different builds than I've ever done before. That's going to happen for sure. There's going to be some fighter runs. I'll do an egghead run. Probably, I didn't do any fencer runs last season. It's going to be a lot more stuff like that. I'll be able to kind of explore the tier 5 abilities a little bit better. That's not great. Super punch. We'll take the spinning fencer, just in case. If one comes up, we'll run it. These guys are interesting. The intrinsic impulse. All right, we'll take one. Let's see what happens. I feel like it's still probably really strong. Just, it won't be as dominant as it used to be. We can take this, because I'm actually running all the shooters this time. We'll take this as well. We'll take Valor. Valor's always nice to have, because you kind of end up running smaller teams a lot of the time in this mode. There. Now we have all 5 shooters. More health. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of you. You can be my front line for the moment. The initial volley got nerfed pretty hard, so that's big. Oh, yeah, it got nerfed big time. Yeah. I still think it's going to be a really strong ability. I still feel like it might actually be the best tier 5 ability still, even after that big nerf. But I might be wrong. I think it could still be the best one, though. It's just that strong. With bouncing bullets, like, or rubber bullets. Now, in the main game, rubber bullets, now you can't get it before 4-6. So that makes it, that's a pretty big nerf. It, like an indirect nerf to that class. Yeah, we'll take that. It's kind of like, it's kind of, to me, it's a nerf in a way, right? Because now you can't just do like one shooter and run your way all the way through all those early levels necessarily, or at least not as easily. See what happens here. I would like to see more throwers. But I think the changes to like even like soul destruction, it removes a lot of the, we'll take that. It removes the magic defense, like magic resistance. I think that's going to make a big difference. So that's like a nerf to magic builds. So it could be a really balanced season overall. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try and run this thing, though. We're going to try and run it. See what happens. I think eggheads could definitely be better this season. I could see them being a lot better. Making their tier 5 that cheap is pretty good. Do that. A little extra damage. And the dash. Let's see, how far can you go already in this? It's tempting to grab one just for fun. Let's do it just for fun. Downside being, it takes up 4 spots. That's one thing that's kind of crappy about it, is it takes up 4 spots. So yeah, it has intrinsic impulse, applies the tower ability impulse at the current egghead class ability level. We'll just do it for fun. You add in other eggheads, then he's going to want to start building towers, and I don't want him to do that. Dealing with terminics and contractors. Oh, hey, eggheads. Well, egghead. Just a single lowly egghead. Just for fun. We'll run the Doc Ock. We'll take that. We'll take the most dexterous. What time is it? Order after. They have the tower, so it's intrinsic impulse. I'll just read it. Applies the tower's ability impulse at the current egghead class ability level. Do I have one of those? So it's pretty, they're pretty good. But I just never run eggheads. Oh, I think we lose this one. We don't have any magic defense. So that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we'll take the damage. That might help. A little bit of defense. We'll take some damage on top of it. I think it's going to be lots of magic builds. That's my guess for the season, is we're going to see lots and lots of magic builds. Just a few tricksters. It's gonna kill us. No. Oh well. Can't win them all. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a stream. My kid's gonna be home shortly, so I'm gonna go and do some stuff around the house before she gets back home. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for all the super chats. Welcome in new subscribers. Thank you to everybody hung out in chat, everybody that lurked. Thanks for spending your time here, guys, and thanks for supporting the content. Really, really appreciate it. If you're watching this in the future, hi. Thank you for clicking on the stream. Appreciate it. And we're gonna have a lot of fun this season. I'm gonna make a lot of videos. I'm gonna finally get that tier list done of mutations. Lots of stuff to do, and I'll be doing a lot more experimenting than I did last season, because it wasn't like last season was kind of lame with the T5 meta. So I'm looking forward to this one. Lucina, Plague, guys, everybody, thank you so much for coming through. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And it's almost the weekend. Take care, guys.